Welcome back again, everyone. Been messing around in the kitchen, trying out different things. Sent a couple recipes to a couple people, and I said, what do you think about some of these? And they said, oh, you got to make that one. That's a really, really good one. So what I did was I went back to the exclusive, only off Cellucor.com or the three-letter GNC store, chocolate chip cookie dough. I'm going to make a two-tier cake and put a nice peanut butter kind of glaze or frosting on top of it, which looks fantastic, and it's a low-calorie treat, which is absolutely to die for. Around 400 calories, but let's get right to the work. I used 1 scoop of the Core Performance chocolate chip cookie dough whey, 34 grams. I did 35 for mine in this recipe. 8 grams of the sugar-free, fat-free Jello pudding mix, and again, as I state every video, this is for moisture and final texture in the cake, which kind of helps it bind together. I used 1 serving of the Complete Pancake and Waffle Mix, extra fluffy. Again, I get this at Walmart. You can use your Aunt Jemima's, whatever other biscuits you want to use. Get the Complete, comes out great, gives the final product. That's going to be 40 grams worth. Touch of baking powder, about 2 to 3 grams. Same with Splenda. Just a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of a sweetener, and all of our dry is in just a small little bowl. Okay? Wet ingredient wise, what are we going to use? 1 egg white, and you can just crack that right into the final product right there, or your dry, either or, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I'm just going to separate that real quick as so. Done. Okay, now you can use the whole egg if you would like, but again, it helps reduce a little bit of the calories and gives you a lower caloric treat. Okay, about 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt, around 25 grams worth. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball that there, as so. And the last step is just to take enough water to make a nice cake batter consistency. I have 1/4 of a cup here. You may only need 1/8. So you're just going to drop just a little bit in there and then mix it up until you get a nice looking thick batter consistency, which you have seen for a lot of my videos. Okay. The directions for this is very simple. While I mix this up, I'll explain it to you. What we're going to do is get our nice consistency here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a small circular container, coat it with some cooking spray. I'm going to transfer the mixture and microwave on a medium power for about 3 to 3.5 minutes. Now, why microwave on a medium power? Well, I get this question a lot. It's because on a high power, say if you're cooking oatmeal, what happens if you put it on a high power and just kind of let it rip? Okay, sometimes it overflows. This helps prevent overcooking and also drying out the final product. So that is why I cook on a medium power for a longer time temperature. Okay? So again, good consistency here. Now look, you can see all the chocolate chips in there. Very nice and thick. I'm just going to add just a touch more water. So again, maybe about 1/4 of a cup of water for our batter here. Okay? That is good to go. So we are going to take our cooking spray. Just lightly coat the outside. Okay. Let's get all the batter off the spoon. And if you would like, you can lick the spoon because the batter is very good because of the chocolate chip cookie dough. As so. Delicious. Okay. Put the cooking spray away. Coat it up. Take our batter. Use a spatula. As so. And once you put it all in here, what I suggest you do is kind of just tap around the dish. Just kind of balance it out so that way you get not a lopsided cake. Because if a little bit goes too far on one side, it may look a little funny when it's done. And you know how I am when it comes to presentation. That's the key aspect. Okay? So, we are going to put this in the microwave for about 3 and 3.5 minutes. Get the rest of the batter there. And I will show you the final product. How we're going to cut it in half. And then we're going to use our PB Lean, which is powdered peanut butter from MyOatmeal.com, to put a nice glaze. I have 20 grams there. We're simply just going to add water to make a nice glaze like we did for the batter. But a lot of people ask, well, how different is it than PB2? Well, PB Lean comes in thousands of different flavors from MyOatmeal.com. I'm going to use the chocolate hazelnut. The taste, by far superior over PB2, so I highly suggest you give it a look and give Anthony some support. Alright, so this is all shaken up. Toss it in the microwave. See you in a bit. About 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You can see what the cake looks like finished. Rose up quite a bit to fill a 4-cup container. Now what we do is you just kind of use the outside of your fork and just kind of touch along the edges here. Okay? You just want to prop it open so that way when you dump it, look at that. There's your cake. Okay? But we are not complete. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of swap this out here real quick. Take a small little cutting board and I'm going to transfer it over here. Like so. Okay? Next thing we're going to do, we're just going to cut it right in half. Okay? This is why it's called a Cellucor chocolate chip cookie dough 2-tier cake. And we're going to layer it. Okay? So we have our top and we have our bottom. So let's bring it back over here. Bring it back over here, as so. Some of the residue got off here, so I'm just going to kind of place it right back on there. You can see the stack that we got going here. The last thing we are going to do is apply the glaze. Okay, you can see I got my setup here for my Instagram, like always, folks. Okay, so I just took just enough water to make a nice glaze or consistency here, as you can see. Okay, again, probably around one-fourth of a cup. Just slowly add it. If you add too much right away, it turns into a goo. It's a disaster. Okay? The last step is the glaze. Alright? You know me in my presentation, so just simply take it and go back and forth, guys. There's not much to it. Okay? Swirl it up, glaze it up. As so. And as you see in the final picture, which I will put below, in my thread, which is in the comment box below. So guys, woo! Yeah, we're working now. Guys, chocolate chip cookie dough, only found at www.cellucor.com, and you can get 20% off by using my coupon code Bkupniewski. Check out your final product there, folks. Okay, very nice, delicious looking cake there. Okay, as stated, PB Lean. You can find the link to MyOatmeal.com in the comment box below as well. Directions, macros, and instructions. Again, 400 calories. 40 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat. Cellucor.com. Bkup20, BKUP20 saves you 20% off and free shipping on your orders. Guys, any requests, let me know. Be glad to make it.